We want to look at another logarithm table again. Somebody says, logarithm, calculation. You must know maths at least to some 50% so that you can be able to pass in logarithm, in WAEC, DECO, or any other examination. So there's no shortcut. Evaluate. So we have another question on the board. Evaluate 218 over 3.12, all in cube root. So these are the kind of questions you see in examination, in WAEC, in DECO, in GC. So whichever examination board you write for any O-level examination, this is the kind of things you will see, especially in theory. So these are the kind of things you see. So it is not like the simple ones on how to calculate. Those are the preambles. Those are what we use to understand what we are going to do. If you want to drive car, they teach you the basics of car. How to drive, how to do, put it on gear, how to do reverse. They will teach you all the basics. Then it is you that will now carry confidence and carry the car on the road and start driving. So it is the basics we'll be learning. So now, what do we do? From root and this is number log now. So the first thing we do is we do this. 218 3.12. That we have gotten that. We have gotten that down. And I said division from indices principle that say SA divided by SB is equals to SA minus B. And we said all our workings are on base 10. So we are using the multiplication principle, the subtraction principle. So we look at 20. How do we put characteristics here? This is 3 now. How do we get the characteristics? Cameraman, what's the characteristics of this one now? No. Our characteristics is 2 because I say you count the digit 1, 2, 3 minus 1. Then this one, one figure before a decimal, the characteristics is so we have gotten it up to here now. So I go to my 4-figure table. If I go to 4-figure table, I don't just rush. I carry it. I start no. I read it. I read the heading. I'm on anti-logarithm. So the first thing is to return back to logarithm. I return back to logarithm. I said 21 under 8. 21 under 8. This doesn't have a difference. 21 under 8 is 3385. 3385. 21 under 8 is 338. 21 under 8. 21 under 8. 3385. Then this one is 31 under 2. Mind you, I have said it over and over and over again that when you are reading the 4-figure table, if you see something like this, that there is no point in 4-figure table, you just call it 31 under 2. You don't call it point. When you are reading it on 4-figure table, you say 31 under 2. So we go to 31. 31 under 2. 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 49. 31 under 2, 4942. 31 under 2, 4942. 31 under 2, 4942. 31 under 2, 4942. Then we apply the multiplication sign because in indices, division is a multiplication. So what do? We subtract 3, 4, bottom one for here, 13. 13, 9, remove from 13, we have 4. Here is remaining 2. Bottom one from here, 12. 12 minus 4, 8. Then 1 is remaining here. So now we have done the subtraction. We have applied the indices principle for subtraction. Then the next thing we are going to do now is to divide by 3. Divide by 3. What we just finished solving on is calculations of logarithm, powers and roots. We did extensively yesterday. I just finished the correction of yesterday. That when something is raised to a root, when something has a root, it is division. When figures they say evaluate a number and the number is raised to a power, I said we do multiplication. When it has to do with root, square root, cube root, whichever root, what do? We divide. But when it's raised to a power, we multiply. So this is in cube root now. We divide by 3. 3 divided 1, 0, cannot 0. Then 3 to 18, 6. 3 to 4, 1, remainder 1. 3 to 14, 4, remainder 2. 3 to 23, 7, remainder 2. 3 to so we stop here. I said when we are dividing, when we get to 4 figure table, we stop. Then now we now go to anti-logarithm. Anti-logarithm. We go to anti-logarithm. We look for 61 under 4. $61 under 4. 61 under 4. 4. $61 under 4. 61 under 4. We have 4, 1, 1, 1. Difference 7. Difference 7. Difference 7. Difference 7. 6. Difference 7. We always add the difference. 7, 1, 1, 4. Yeah, so the answer is 4, 1, 1, 7. So how do we put the points? Camera bar, when the integer is 0 in anti-log, where do you put the points? Huh? When the integer is 0 in anti-logarithm, where do you put the points? We have 0.117. So this is our answer, 4.117.